Hey guys, today we are going to build a very simple lab. The lab is very simple. It's basically creating a new IMA user called Dave. There's a certain requirement for this particular user. So the Dave user should be able to create his own access key. He should be able to create the group and add himself to that group. So this lab will help us to understand some misconfiguration. It will also help us to understand how we can escalate our privilege with a small misconfiguration. Interestingly, this is one of the few attacks which I have used few years back to escalate my privilege to the admin. So this might be common, or it is something which I have exploited. So let us begin this. So I've already logged in into my AWS account. I'm logged in with my admin account, so we can create a user right now. So let us create a simple user. Let's call him Dave. Next, we will directly attach the policy instead of performing any creating groups or anything. So what is the requirement we have? The requirement is very simple. He should be able to create his own key. So I believe IMF full will give us access to create his own key, or we can search for create IAM. We can check if we are allowed to create our key or not. List policy, list account, IMS star. So I believe this one allows us to create the key. We can also ask the AI itself. So Copilot, you don't need to memorize all the policy names or attach what. We can always Google it. This is we should only understand the concept, and that can help us out to build our knowledge and maybe more practice. So we can ask what policy is required to create access key in AWS. Yes, so this is comes under IMA. So IMA star will directly allow us to provide us access to the key. Currently, we are not creating our own, what you can call our own policy. This is something for future. Right now, we are still trying to build our knowledge. So we can directly say like attach this policy. Next, create user. So the user Dave has successfully created. Now let us do something correct. We do not have any security credential. I don't want to create any kind of login. So I'll directly create a security credential from here. So notepad, copy, and Dave. So let us configure ourselves. So AWS configure hyphen profile Dave, the key, the secret. Let us check AWS STS get caller identity. Hopefully my spellings are correct. Oh, profile Dave. Yes. So we have successfully logged in with our account, correct? So let us do one thing. So I am a star, or even this simple policy called create access key can lead to privilege escalation, and until and unless we are specifically writing those things, or in some way we can say that you can only perform this action on your own user. If it is just I am a create access key and resources star, we can actually create the key for other users. So we can do something called uh, create access key from AWS CLI. So right now we are seeing how we can escalate our privilege. So let us do username is admin and I am using, see properly, I am using hyphen profile Dave. So I am using my Dave account which does not have admin permission attached to it, but I am able to create the key for the admin account. So press enter and we have successfully created a key for admin user using our Dave account because we have permission of create access key. Remember, this is very dangerous. So, in order to verify if these keys are working or not, we can verify these things very quickly. Just AWS configure profile admin 2. The secret key. Cool. So now let us check if we are able to access the admin credentials, look admin profile using the admin 2 key which we created from Dave. So let us use this one and write admin 2. See, we have successfully escalated our privileges to admin account using just the permission called create access key. Also, we notice if we are giving star, we automatically give permissions of add into group. So we can ask AI provide me list of all IMA star IAM star policy. So permission boundaries policies are defined maximum permission that an entity, user, groups or role can have. So we can ask do IMA list my current policy AWS CLI. Let us check what kind of policy do we have. Dave profile Dave. We have full access. Now, because of full access, we also have something called add into group. So we can ask AI policy required to add into group AWS. IMA attach policy. So basically, IMA attach policy allow us to add into some group. So we can ask. So what we can do, we already have a group called admin. So we can ask AWS list group, AWS CLI list group. So we will check what kind of group we have. So we can just require this one copy profile Dave. So we have administrator group, correct? So if I remove this, I don't want this. Instead of query, I want to list group on key. So this is the group. Because we have IMA star permission, automatically we got the permission to add ourselves in a group. So we can list group, add ourselves in a group. So is there a list group name to verify the policy attachment group list user? Okay. So let us ask add to a group AWS CLI. Oh, we just require, so let us do one thing. Copy this. Group name administrator. We require also username. So the user will be a normal Dave user. Dave hyphen hyphen group name hyphen hyphen profile Dave. We have successfully added ourselves to the uh, administrator group. So you might be wondering, is IMA star is very common? Give I don't think so. It's very common, but given access to create your own access key or allowing us to add into a group, it is common. Because if we do not restrict ourselves to which group should a user should able to add, or which for which user is like restricted to create the access key, they can actually escalate their own privileges. So right now I was just showing a way how we can escalate our privilege in AWS using very simple labs. So why we are creating a small labs is because later on when we have a good understanding of the basic, we can combine each and everything and create a proper lab where we can merge multiple misconfiguration together to reach our end goal, which might be an access to an S3 bucket, product environment, or the admin itself. So let us verify uh, if we are really added to the group or not. So if I go to IMA, two user, correct, one group. So let us check who are the member of this group. You can see Dave has been added now. uh, Also we can check the new access key which we created for the admin account. Access key 1 and 2, this is the two which is we created. So this is basically how dangerous it can be to have like create group permission or add into group, attach policy to a group. If you have permission, so basically by default IMA star give you permission to attach to a group. So if we have some permission like attached list, attach user policy, or attach policy to a group, we can attach the policy of admin to that group, and we can add ourselves to that group, and we can escalate our privileges. So the lab is pretty simple. It is just showing you small things which can occur, which can lead to privilege escalation in AWS. And yeah, this is one of many labs which we are trying to build. This is the small lab. The second lab will be the a bit bigger. Maybe there might be another lab which might be more bigger than this, where we have multiple service going on. But this is a small lab to understand the importance of misconfiguration which are basically occurred. So yeah, that's it for the today, and thank you.